screenshot look like a Photoshop. It do look like a Photoshop. I can't sleep, baby. I can't eat, baby. I can't think, baby. Without you in my arms, I can't go on, baby. This is my song, lady. I can't do anything if I turn around. I can't. I can't think, babe. I can't eat, babe. I can't drink, baby. Without you in my life, I wanna go on, babe. This is my song, baby. I can't do anything without you. Hey, turn around. Say, I can't bleed, babe. I can't think, baby. I can't think, babe. Without you in my life, I wanna go on, babe. This is my song, baby. I can't do anything but I turn around. Yeah. How y'all doing? You say that how y'all doing? Lord is good. Hey, I am a loser that hates people on YouTube Live. What's up? Man, you do not have to be a loser all your life. You know, today you can make a decision to be a winner, right? I made a decision to be a winner a long time ago, bro. And the day I decided to be a winner, I've been winning ever since. And I tell everybody that. Are you 420 friendly? I'm gonna show you something. If you was 420 friendly, this will help you become a real winner in your life. Can anybody agree? Like right now, I can't find a lighter. So I ain't no winner, right? That's what they say. You ain't no winner if you ain't got no lighter. Tyreek, what's up? Respect the barber who beat the clients to the shop. Thank you. God bless you. 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, and I'm at the shop, ready to get it in. I'm kind of built that way, though. Everybody I ever met has put me down, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, bro. You ain't never met the right people that don't believe in putting people down. It's 5:21 in Texas, I know. It's 3:20 in California. And you know what I'm doing right now? I tell everybody. In the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna be checking on my portfolios, my stocks that I have in my stocks, on my stocks that I have in my portfolio. That's the way I'm supposed to say that, right? So see how much interest I'm gonna make off that today. How much money I done made off of it yesterday. I already know what I made yesterday, but you know, for people like us that got life insurances and mutual, how do you say, portfolios, stocks and bonds, we invested into. We live in life. We on the fuck it level. Like I really don't have to work, but I work just because if I don't work, I'll die. How y'all doing? I bought Peep last year for $200. It's not worth. It's now worth over 4,000. So crazy. What's Peep last year? What's Peep? What's Peep? I don't know what Peep is. I appreciate the positivity. God bless you and your customers. Nah, bro, it's the how do you say? It's the course of life that you go, and if you choose to walk in a positive path and do good things in life and say everything that I do in life is gonna be good, from the decisions that I make to the people that I associate myself with, to the everything's got to be good. And when you start putting yourself in that good mindset and start aligning yourself with good, then you'll start meeting good people that's going to lead you in the right direction and give you the right information. You never know what your course of life will be. You know what I mean? You never know what your course of life, your course of career, your life career will be that's going to financially take you to the next level. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? But it's a Mimi crypto. Oh, there you go. We got one of those crypto scammers in here. We don't want nothing to do with Pete. with all that. We ain't Bitcoin, Jitcoin. We don't give a damn about none of them digital coins. If it ain't liquid physical cash, we don't want it. I want to be able to feel the dollars, man. You can't feel the Bitcoins, but I want to be able to feel the dollars. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I don't believe in none of those digital currencies, and the government don't neither. That's why the U.S. government created their own digital currency, and ain't nobody invested into that shit yet. So it's like, y'all do what y'all want to do. I like liquid cash, man. Liquid cash is the way life is, the way the system of life is in America. And if you understand how to get liquid cash, then you ain't got no problems in life. We make liquid cash when it really isn't no liquid cash in society. Barbers are still gonna make liquid cash. OG, got wise words, respect to God. Thank you, brother. God bless y'all. I'm 48 years old, man. I try to dress young, look young. A lot of people don't understand that it takes patience in life to build something. There's billions and billions of dollars in crypto. Well, if you think that, if you can't see it, I can't see it, and I don't believe it. So you can believe what you want to believe. You can fall for that African scam, Bitcoin, and all the other cryptocurrencies that's feeding off of Bitcoin, and lose your money like everybody else have. Well, you ain't got no money. And that's what the problem. Most people that's into the Bitcoin mining and shit, they ain't got a dime, ain't never had a dime. Trying to encourage other people who got money to spend their money on Bitcoins, and they gonna get a piece of the pie just for doing it. Like, I ain't got no time for no crypto bullshit, man. Crypto ain't nothing but a scam. Damn, y'all ain't realize that? If you focused on yourself and focused on getting a job or getting a career, focusing on an education, you will make more money physically than you would ever think about in digitally. Like, damn, like, y'all niggas, they want you to think crypto. They want you to think, them Africans want you to think crypto, because they dumbass can't understand the currency system in America. Like, I understand the currency system. I'd rather have the cash. Y'all can have the digital mindset. If that's what you want. I got digital mindset in my portfolios and my mutual bonds and stocks and my goddamn. That's where I invest my money. I'd rather see it on the stock market. I think the stock market play a better, how you say, the stock market plays a better psych on your mind than digital currency. Like, you know what I mean? Never mind, I'ma leave. I know, cause you in here with that scam shit, trying to sell people digital bitcoins. We don't want that bullshit. Tell Pete to Pete his ass to Africa. They gonna lock his ass up just like they did the BFX dude, the GMX. All them motherfuckers getting locked up, doing them damn digital currency scams and shit, trying to get people to buy in. Man, y'all better stop that shit. And they need to start locking y'all ass up with them for trying to encourage people to invest into that bullshit. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but that's the way I truly feel about it, because all that shit is scams. The only people getting paid for that shit is the motherfuckers who created it. That shit like a triangle marketing scheme. Oh, you gotta invest. Oh, you gotta invest. You gotta find somebody else to invest. Oh, get the fuck up out of here. Cash is king, baby. That's why I got money and I'm happy. All my bills are paid. My cabinets got food falling out of them. I work hard every day and make more cash, and I just keep stacking my cash in the bank. Like, y'all don't understand. They want y'all to be. See, that's them ass kissers. Them somebody maybe might give me something, niggas. Like, y'all want a motherfucker to give y'all something. That's them gimme niggas. I don't fuck with gimme niggas. Like, I can't stand gimme niggas. All y'all want you motherfuckers to do. Y'all want this shit to be easy. Get your ass up and go work for this shit. Money, 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 baby. That's what I do. That's what I got. That's the way I feel about it. And I don't feel sorry for nobody who ain't got none. Cause you know how hard I had to work for mine? Like, goddamn. Somebody gotta wake up. One day you gotta get your ass off your ass and make something happen for yourself. That's what the fuck I did. David Ruffin, Eddie Human, George Duke, Switch, Mary Jane girls. Man, listen, all of them. You know what I'm talking about? Cash is king, man. You ain't shit in America if you ain't got no money, man. Period. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna get no respect. Ain't nobody gonna look at you. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you ain't got no money. Money is benefits, period. And you gotta have some in order to get some, no matter what. And if you don't feel that way, I feel so sorry for you. You ain't never had none before. Anybody that say money ain't shit is a motherfucker who ain't never had none. Nigga, wake your ass up. You can't breathe without money. You can't live. There's not a day in your life that you gonna live in America that you ain't gonna need some money. Like, you gonna need money to live. This is America. So you just don't like American adults to be in consensual relationships with young kids, but it's okay for Moses and Abraham. Let me tell you something. I want you to go find you a relationship with a young kid and walk down the street holding that young kid hand, kissing him, and do it in front of me and see what I do to you. I'm gonna send you back to the good Lord way. I'm gonna let God judge you. I'm gonna let God be the judge of you. Soon as you walking down the street, the moment you walk past me, you ain't gonna get no further. Right when you walk right by me, boom, everything gonna go dark, and you gonna be standing before God just that fast. You gonna be like, God, what happened? I was just walking down the street with my new kid wife. What happened? Yeah. You're gonna be right before God, and it's a whole bunch of other men out here like me that's gonna put your ass right before God, exactly where the fuck you need to be. We're gonna send your ass to God. ASAP rocket, faster than a hurry, faster than immediately. What they did to them in the Bible, stone their ass to death. You lucky I ain't got a whole bunch of bricks. I'll brick your ass to death. I'll throw a whole bunch of bricks and bust your ass all in the head with that motherfucker. Wham, 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 wham. Like, for real. Let me stop, man, for one of my old cases come up, because I done stoned a couple niggas to death before, so I know what it feel like. Like, for real. Like, anyway, how y'all doing? Come on in. the Barcade, Heat Wave, Mary Wells, Chief Jackson, the Moments, Groove, Washington, Jr. Now, you must be reminiscing on Johnny Taylor. You thinking about Soul Heaven, ain't you? You thinking about the Upper Room, Josh Bush. It's about that time. You finna go up to the Upper Room? You going to Soul Heaven? You going to the concert? This is Jimin. The August D official. Lady V, good evening from New Zealand, Triple X. Oh, y'all be making pornos in New Zealand? Y'all make pornos in New Zealand? I didn't know they did adult films in New Zealand. Lady V. I ain't know you were in Victorville, bro. I'm right next door in Hesperia, off of Maine. That's what's up. Hello, bro. Where you from? I'm from Mississippi, man. I'm from the M.I. crooked letter state. What you want my cash app for? You gonna donate? If you want to donate, cash app me $sign MrSnaggapuss with no dot. Just put it all in small little capitals. MrSnaggapuss. Just put it all together with a $sign in front of it and send me a donation. And I'm gonna consider that a super chat. And I'm gonna give you a big, great shout out. And if you got a business, I'm gonna promote your business for you. You say, what do I do? This is what I do. But you see me? You see that guy on the barber pole right there? Don't that look like me? Look at it. Don't that look like me? What if I was holding them clippers like this? Yeah, that's me on the barber pole. This is what I do right here. Why would you ask me that? Hey, there go my baby girl. What's up, man? I waited on you all day yesterday. You must have left me. You must have went out the country for a day or something. You went on a cruise, huh? I had a good show yesterday. I had about 500 people in there, and I was waiting on you to come in to be my moderator. But I did find a nice young lady. She held it down for me. A nice young lady held it down. You know how we do it. But I'm really just chilling right now. I ain't planning on being on too much live. I might by another 10, 15 minutes, if that long. I really Hey, Miss Korea in the house. How you doing? Hello, nice to meet you. You met me before. Do you have a GoFundMe? Yes, I do have a GoFundMe. You see my GoFundMe on GoFundMe? MrSnaggapuss, the homeless comedian. Help me, support me. Like, you can look at my campaign might been done got expired by now. But when I really needed the GoFundMe and I was really down and out, GoFundMe helped me out. I can't say GoFundMe is bad. You know, it didn't give me $1 million or $100,000. Didn't nobody donate me $100,000 so I can buy me an RV and get off the streets from being homeless. But they did help me get my motor fixed. Well, they tried to help me get my motor fixed. The mechanic ripped me off and ran off with the parts and my money and stuff. And I live in New York. You know what? I want to go to New York so bad. I've never been to New York in my life. I just want to go experience. I want to see what Times Square is like. I want to see Times Square. I want to see the Trump Tower. I want to see the New York Empire State Building. I want to see the Statue of Liberty. And and I also want to go to New York to do stand-up comedy. I just want to perform in New York. Like, I want to go to New York and do stand-up comedy. But that's really the only reason why I would go to New York. Do some stand-up, have a little fun, you know, tour the city, meet some people, and come on back to Cali. Do you know Juice World? Nah. I need help. I need you to send me that video when you got 1,000 subscribers. I want to see it because you had me laughing. I don't think I unlocked it yet, but I'm gonna go on my page management today and unlock that video so you can see it. But it's titled the 1,000 subscriber party, grand party. It's on there. I know it's on there. You have to go to my YouTube channel. It's on there. Like, I did download it, so it's on there. If you can get a little snippet off of it and share it on your page for me, hey, whatever you can do to help promote my page, to help me, you know, promote our audience, to help me, you know, build this audience up. I'm taking you with me, incognito. I'm taking you with me, incognito. I'm telling you, incognito. I love I like you. And there ain't too many people on social media that I grow to like, but I'm looking for people that's willing to, you know, help me. You see my talent, you see my potential, and it's even rawer than that on stage. Like, I'm on ice right now. I'm gonna relax this summer. I'm finna do something I ain't never done before. I'm gonna try to write some new comedy material. It ain't really new comedy material, but whatever I write, I never forget it. Like, if I write it down, I never forget it. It's mine. That's mine. I say it all the time. Like, if I write it down, it's locked in my brain cells. Like, but what I am looking for is a lighter. I've been standing here rubbing on my pockets for the last 15 minutes for a lighter. Like, I had 15 lighters yesterday. Now I can't find not one. Damn, where my lighter at? For my lighter with my coffee, I need some fresh coffee. Oh my God, how y'all doing? Come on in. Why are you up early, friend? I'm gonna tell y'all, this is what I accidentally did, yeah. Y'all know I wake up every morning at 4 o'clock, and yesterday I woke up early at 4. And I stayed up to like, I want to say 12, 1 o'clock, just drinking coffee till I was coffee drunk. I was dizzy. And then customers started coming in. I started cutting hair. So I was still drinking on coffee. I ain't eat nothing all morning. And I started to get real dizzy. And when I called to the restaurant to order me a hamburger, they was already closed. So then I got real dizzy. I was getting like nauseated, like, I don't know, I was feeling like I was about to faint. So I picked up my phone and I got on Uber Eats and I ordered me a pizza. And I just relaxed for a minute. I laid down for a minute. I was real dizzy and I laid there for a minute. Then the Uber Eats came and they brought the pizza. And then by the time I got up, my son had already ate half of the pizza, right? I'm like, man, you know I ordered this pizza, man, because I needed something to eat. He was like, I thought you ordered it for me, Daddy. He was sitting there eating the pizza up. I'm like, man. So I grabbed a piece of pizza, and I ate the pizza and laid back down and relaxed, and my tension started to release. And then I got up and I got another piece, and I ate that piece, and I ended up falling asleep. So then I woke up around 8 o'clock, and I was super hungry again. I was super hungry again. I was like, man, felt like I ain't ate nothing all day. So I messed around and made me a fresh pot of coffee and started drinking that coffee. I just been up all night. I just been up all night. Oh, incognito, you still got your power, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby girl. See there? You see? And you know, see, that's why when I got you watching my back, I don't even trip. I don't even be paying attention to half of those comments. That's why it's hard for me to build like I really want to, because I gotta read the comments, comment to the comments. Then sometimes I be reading some of them troll people, and they be, and boy, I've been read the wrong negative comment, and it just straight take me out of character, and I have been start going off on about some other shit. I had to catch myself, man, and I started to realize, you know, when, you know, once I can build a good team of good people that's gonna always, you know, gonna look out for me, and my audience start to grow and build. When I start making money incognito, I'm gonna tell you, baby, send me your address, send me your cash app. I'm just gonna make it rain on you real quick. Like, bam, I got you. Because if you help me get where I'm trying to go, baby, I promise you, incognito, you're gonna be one of the main ones on my entourage team. Like, this is one of my day ones. She helped me support, helped me get to where I'm at right now. So everything I do, when y'all write me a check, it's got to be big enough so I can pay her. So it is what it is. How y'all doing? Richard P. Raphael, do you know I am Batman? Yeah, you ain't took your medication, man. Lay off them hard drugs, bro. Like, I know that much. Anybody that think like that, you either on hard drugs or you ain't took your meds today. You need to, somebody might need to come in. They ain't gave you your shot this month, huh? No, it's the end of the month. See there? You thinking about Batman. You becoming Batman. So you got to get your shot again. You going to get your shot around the first of the month. You'll be back. You'll be back to Richard. What's your name? What's your name? Next month, right around the first, after they hit you with that needle again, I'm going to ask you what's your name. And you're going to be like, my name Richard Pryor. My name Richard Pryor. Richard P. The P stand for Pryor. Richard Pryor. See, right now, you thinking you Batman. I understand, man. Your medication wearing off. That medication wearing out right now. But when they hit you with that needle on the first of the month, when your mama take you back to the doctor, you get shot with that needle again, you're going to be Richard P again. Richard Pryor. What's your name? Richard Pryor Raphael Robinson. Wrong person, my bad. I thought you was a dude that was on the subway. Now, I ain't never rode a subway in my life. I ain't gonna even finish the rest of your sentence because I've never been on a subway before. But I have been on a California, Los Angeles metro train, one of the most dangerous trains you can ever get on. Like, You ain't see all these people getting stabbed and beat up on the metro train? How's business, King? Man, wonderful, great, magnificent, extraordinary, blessed. I mean, I can't think of no other words to say how good it is for me. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you very much. Don 420. Are you starting your day with a blunt of perk? Shit. I'm starting my day with a blunt of Donnie burger. I'm eating burgers. I'm smoking on burgers early in the morning. Just before day. Yeah. Y'all know I wrote a couple of songs. Y'all seen my songs on YouTube? What do y'all think about my music? Somebody said you make music porn, Snaggapuss. What's up, man? How you doing? Don the Kid. Chillin', man. I've been good, my boy. You already know. Hey, Don the Kid. Hey, I haven't heard it, brother. Oh man, you gotta go on YouTube and watch them. You gotta be. I'm looking for constructive criticism. I'm looking for somebody who can be honest. Listen to my music and tell me what you honestly think about it. Cause I got songs that I really think that's a hit. Like Let Me Lick You. I got one called Let Me Unwind. I got one called Let Me Lick Your Body, Baby. Like, boy, I come from that generation of making love songs. Like, you can't find that type of music no more. Barbara, Shep, and the Line Lights, Percy Slick. Man, you must be thinking about going to the upper room, Jay Bush. Thinking about the upper room, ain't you? Think about all these dead musicians, great black musicians, but they all dead. You must be thinking about dying soon or something. Thinking about the upper room. I'm listening right now. Don the Kid. That's what's up, man. Keep it real, keep it clean, keep it G. Don't say nothing negative or spunky. I got my girl in here. She gonna make sure she gonna give you 86K real fast. You gonna get 86K. Your ass gonna be standing in timeout with your hands up like, damn, I can't. Damn, I wish I could engage on Snag. But see, how y'all doing? Man, it's just another day, another dollar. My day ain't even started yet. I'm really just talking shit because I ain't got nothing else to do and I'm bored. And I really want somebody to talk to about something that's really going on in the world. Man, I did a survey yesterday with some black people. And I asked them about their opinion about certain things that's going on in the world. Like, I asked them about their opinion about the war in Gaza and Israel, right? And they was like, really, I really don't watch TV like that. I really don't give a fuck about that shit. But I feel sorry for them. Like, in real reality sense, from a black perspective, black people don't give a damn about none of that stuff that's going on in Israel or Ukraine. Like, we are worried about the issues that we have, that we've been facing in America, that we still facing. We can't even think about what's going on over there, and we ain't worried about it. Like, that's what they said. That's what they said. Like, not me. I'm talking about they said. I have a heart. I'm very, applaud about what I see going on overseas right now, from every aspect, you know, from every aspect. And I don't know how the world sits here and watch this unfold like it's been unfolding every day for the last, you know, few months now. And it's, you know, it's like nobody, it's not a nation in the world strong enough to stop them from what they're doing right now, or be, how do you say, have enough power to step up to the plate to make them stop doing what they're doing. Like, it's only one way to, you know, fight fire. You know, you got to fight fire with fire. And if they want to send missiles, you got to shoot missiles. Like, but for what Israel has done to the Palestinian people is, it's actually at the point of no return. You know, and if we really want to look at it from a universal standpoint, right? Israel has really overstepped its boundaries on their assaults on the people, and they have zero remorse for the Palestinians as human beings in existence. Like, and no matter what they say or how they say it, those people have rights to their birthrights, to their land, to the places, to their schools, to the places they've been all their life. And they pretty much uprooted all those people and forced them to flee with nowhere to go. Like, and then they get down to the foothill, to the cul-de-sac of their own land where there's nowhere else to go, and Egypt, the next abiding country, won't allow them to go in. Like, it's so sad that we sit here and we eyewitness this to happen every day, and nobody can stop this, or nobody can speak up. America is the main reason why they haven't stopped it. America is making so much money off that war. Every time somebody came up with some type of peace treaty for the war, America was the one who put a veto in on it at the UN. You know, every time somebody come up with some type of reasonable solution to this situation, America will veto it. Like, and that's sad. Like, we gotta wake up and really understand what goes on in the world, and how the only way we can truly rebuild America and make America great again, we got to get rid of all these existing old politicians that's been in office for years and years and years. We got to get those people out of office. We cannot continue to allow to revote these people back into office, and we keep getting the same outcome out of the same situations every time, and they ain't doing nothing for us. It's not one politician in politics that ever done anything for any American citizen in America. And if you say they have, you're a bald-mouthed lie. There isn't a president that ever been in this president White House that ever did anything, but President Trump did something for the people. And that's real. President Trump did more for black people than any president has ever done in America's history. And I can vouch for that. Like, you know, back 2016 when he ran for president the first time, you know, a lot of black people didn't vote for him. You know, a lot of black people didn't vote for him. But I bet you the same black people that didn't vote for him then, if you ask them now, who are they going to vote for? They're going to say Donald Trump. And that's just the truth. America vetoed the UN. Yes, every time somebody came up with some type of reasonable peace solution, America would veto it. And that was fucked up. America want those people to die. They want to invest into that war. America is making so much money on on about 5 war fronts right now Because they secretly funding secret militias. Like, they got all kind of shit going on. They got shit going on in the Congo. They got shit going on in Sudan. They got shit going on in Haiti. They got shit going on in goddamn... Man, if you don't see all the corruption that America has always been the main shit starters of all the shit starting in America, in the world, America is... That's what they live off of. Drama. That's what they fuel and make their money off of. Fighting and wars and conflict. Like, and we continue to allow these same people to do the same shit that their forefathers and ancestors was doing generations ago. And we still falling for the same bullshit. Why can't we be in complete peace in the world? Because America won't allow people to. America always sticking their nose, always keeping some bullshit going, always trying to conquer and want everybody to have a democratic republic, a democratic society. They always want everybody to depend on the Democrats. That's what the Democrats want you to do. Depend on us. Let us be the one to provide for you. Let us be the one to take why they living the best lives that your mind. That's like if you really look at how the Democrats wish they had politics and the rules of politicians. Like, if the Democrats had full control of everything, it would be like modern day Egypt, where the pharaohs and the, you know, and all the gestures and like, people don't understand what we are facing in America right now. Like, the more I talk about that shit, the more people be like, oh man, but they don't understand. It's not me. I'm not worried about none of that shit. It don't affect me. I don't feed into their system. I don't pay into their system. I don't participate in none of their systems. So I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the rest of you niggas. They had a peace treaty. Then the Palestinian attack. No. Palestine didn't attack again. First of all, the truth came out about that so-called Hamas attack on Israel. Half of those goddamn people flying out the sky was from the UN. And UN Army. UN forces. So, just like America got what they call Antifa, and all these motherfuckers acting like they was protesters, busting up shit, fucking up shit, and blaming the protesters for the shit, that was a goddamn... See, Israel didn't do their investigation. They just accused and attacked back when they started attacking those people, something they wanted to do to those people for years and years. This ain't nothing but revenge. This ain't nothing but revenge. I've been watching this shit unfold for the last 50 years, and this ain't nothing but revenge. At one point in time, the Israelis was getting fucked up over there by the Palestinians with their hands and feet. Like, they was beating their ass over there until the U.S., the government, the U.S., America, helped them build a military defense system. But it's so sad, man. Israel, I can just forsake this, and I'm just saying I can see this in my foresight. Israel is going to be completely destroyed. Those Arabs over there in the Middle East is going to attack Israel, where their military defense system ain't going to be able to work. They're going to attack them from within with manpower. And if you ain't never seen a city destroyed by man, those Arabs is going to destroy Israel. In the name of Allah, they going to go over there and tear that motherfucker up. They going to go in there and bust out every goddamn window, break out every goddamn door. They going to take all the women and children. They going to go over there. It's going to be a modern day war. That's the only thing that Israel can't defend themselves from. An all-out man attack. Like, that's what I can see it happening. And when it do happen, all the Palestinian people is going to go back to Israel and claim it as the state of Palestine. All that, well, that's cool. It was nice that Israel built all that stuff for the Palestinians. And they gonna come back and get all that shit. They coming back for every home. They ain't gonna blow it up. They coming back for them structures so they can claim the land. And they coming back. And they gonna come and cut every throat, every child. They gonna kill everything in there by hand. And they gonna take that whole settlement of Israel and rename it the state of Palestine. That's what they should do. For all the bloodshed that Israel done caused to the Palestinian people, they pretty much wipe themselves out. For all the ones who don't leave Israel, then they should die in Israel with the rest of them. Because I feel like all those Muslims should gather around them from all four corners of entry and just barricade their ass and rush them with nothing but swords and knives and kill every one of them. Like, that's what's going to happen. That's what I can see it. That's what I feel like gonna happen. Like, all those people gonna die. They simply lost access to the place of worship and get treated horribly when they go and pray not only Islam but Christians, etc. Yeah, when the Jews is like, they pretty much showing their true colors of what type of people they really are. Even though they claim to be God's chosen people, they really revealing that they're Satan's chosen people. Claiming to be God's chosen people for face front, like, you know what I mean? For all the evil that they done revealed to us in the last year, if you can't say that these are the evilest people, and everybody that agree that whatever Israel, if anybody agree that Israel is right, you are an evil person. And that's just honest from the heart. And that's my American opinion. Like, and you going to hell with gasoline draws on with them. Like, you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. There you go, one of them, the point to Gaza on the map. There is no, we ain't talking about Gaza. We talking about the whole strip of land that belongs to the Palestinian people. Even Israel, that was given to them by the British government. That's not Israel. That's not the original land of Israel. How the hell in 1938 they knew what the original land was? Nobody in 1938 was a descendant of a generation of anybody that was born in Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Israel. Like, can't nobody tell y'all where that goddamn place was, because it's an imaginary place that was created in the Bible that people believe that really exists, that never existed. But them Europeans, them colonizers, they will fight to the death for them to prove that they lie, that they put in that book is true. And those people, I believe that, you know, whoever followed the real God is going to win, man. You know? And it's so sad that over time of history and time that we done seen so many people claim victory in a Christian name. But remember, them Arabs, them Muslims, they fight to the death. It's just that these are the stories that's been written and told to us. You know what I mean? They got their history exactly how they want you to see it. Bullshit. Ain't none of them talking about how they forefathers really were. Half of them was faggots. You know what I mean? Half of them was faggots. They don't want to talk about the faggots. Most of them was faggots. That's why you got the faggots running the world today. That's why it's certain type of Jewish people that you got to really pay attention to. You got the Zionist Jews, then you got the Orthodox Jews. The Zionist Jews, they gay. They do all kind of shit. They got all kind of shit going on. But the Orthodox Jews, they follow the rules of the church. They real Jews. They better. But, you know, Why are you talking about stuff you don't know? Man, I know too much about these crooked ass Jews. Jews is the crookedest human beings on the face of this planet. And you wonder why they always facing extermination. And then come back and try to use that as an excuse for sympathy. Like you want us to worry about, you want us to celebrate y'all Holocaust. Man, we don't give a damn about your Holocaust. What about American slavery? What about my grandfather getting hung on a tree, getting set on fire? Man, fuck y'all Holocaust. Man, the fuck you mean? Y'all over here getting more attention about something that happened 5,000 miles away than something that actually happened on the land you standing on. And we still being suffocated. Like, you don't get the fuck out of here. You don't give a fuck about no goddamn Jews or none of the shit y'all talking about. Get y'all ass, take y'all ass back to Israel. Why don't y'all go back to Israel if y'all so much Jewish? All y'all go back to Israel. Scary ass. You know what's about to happen. That's why y'all running to America. All the motherfuckers coming to America right now because they don't know what's gonna happen next. But those Arabs gonna prevail, especially over there in their land. That's their land. Y'all ain't man, them motherfuckers, man. They gonna prevail from within. It's gonna be a military coup. Then they gonna start taking out all the government, and they gonna get on a bullhorn and say, "All Palestinians, come home." You better start claiming these houses. When you get there, you grab them, you change the locks, they yours. Like they gonna give all them Palestinians, all them new homes and nice modern homes they built in Israel. That's gonna be the state of Palestine in just a matter of time. Watch. God done already foresighted it, mama. I can see it now. Like I can see it now. Somebody said, free PlayStation. Now, it's a lot of people ain't gonna like me because I don't like Jews. I don't. I don't like them. I didn't say I hate them. I wish they was dead. I said I don't like them. And in America, we have the right to be prejudiced. And I'm prejudiced. I tell everybody, I'm not racist. I'm prejudiced, nigga. I don't like a lot of motherfuckers. And I tell them in their face I don't like them. I liked Hitler, though. You want to know why I liked Hitler? Because Hitler was way more intelligent than what they tell us he was, right? I found out, I did a lot of research on Hitler. Hitler was a genius, man. Hitler was a goddamn prodigy, bro. Like, if you didn't really know, Hitler was a prodigy. Smart as fuck. And he read something through them Jews. That's why he tried to exterminate their ass. Like, man, Hitler was a goddamn prodigy, man. Just like Omar Gaddafi. You know, it's so sad, man. When you listen to Omar Gaddafi's final speech at the UN, once you really dissect what he was saying, you would see how the corruption of America, of the five, super world powers, you know, they got their veto power in the middle of the night at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then no other country get veto power because they had a secret meeting in it. And you know, Omar Gaddafi, now we know why Omar Gaddafi came to the UN peace meeting with his army, and he didn't sleep inside with the rest of them. He slept outside the building with his army inside of his tent. Now we understand why Omar Gaddafi was like, man, y'all a bunch of snakes, man. And he exposed them. And they act like he didn't know what he was talking about, and they turned around and flipped the script and killed this man. Now his people is suffering, and they regret every day that they took Omar Gaddafi out. And all his so-called allies now see how they took him out. And so that's why they created this thing called the BRICS. Like, y'all don't know what's going on overseas in the other countries, but they got this alliance called the BRICS. And these are all the countries that was, cool with Omar Gaddafi, and they actually executing Omar Gaddafi plan that he was talking about, turning their currency into, they're bagging up their currency with their resources, with their land resources and all that shit, right? Y'all don't know what's going on. Say what? It's crazy. LOL. People think they're smart. Yeah, It's crazy for the ones who think they are. That's what it is. But a person like me, who have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, yeah, like come on, man. You ain't talking to no fool, man. You talking to somebody that watched world history unfold in the last 50 years and everything that Israel been doing, all the conflict that Israel and the Palestinian been having for the last 50 years. You don't think I seen that shit with my own two eyes, you stupid motherfucker? See, you don't know about world history because you ain't never witnessed it. I witnessed this shit. Like, I witnessed it, and I actually witnessed generations of other generations of people who've been part of other parts of the world history that, like Vietnam and World War II and World War I, motherfucker. I done had family members that fought it and all that shit. So, when you get to talking about life, man, and where we come from, and how America was stolen, robbed, conquered, all the rape and torture and murder that they conquered this land with, and all the rape, torture, and murder they control this land with right now. Like, no matter what, man, you just got to be smart as a human being in order to survive in this human race. I try to tell people that shit all the time, bro. Ain't nobody in this world bigger than nobody. Because the moment you or somebody else feel like you bigger than your britches supposed to be, in this world, somebody gonna take your ass out. It has been going on for 70 plus years, actually. Yeah. But I've been living for 50, so I can only talk about life experience and what I know and what I've studied over my times of life and about the situations of the Palestinians. And this ain't the first, but this is the first time that it turned into an all-out war conflict, and all these Palestinian people has died those people had nothing to do with so-called what Hamas had done. I just don't understand how, like America, right? When bin Laden attacked America, America went and invaded Iraq. But after they invaded Iraq, no, that was Saddam Hussein when they invaded Iraq. They went and invaded Afghanistan. That's what they did. They went to Afghanistan and invaded Afghanistan. And that's what caused, when they finally found bin Laden, how did they kill bin Laden? With special forces, right? So why didn't Israel, when they said they got the world's most elite special forces, after Hamas attacked and kidnapped all those 100, 200 people, why didn't they send their special forces just down there to go get those people? Huh? Why did they have to blow up settlements and whole cities and lands of innocent people, displace innocent people that had nothing to do with that shit? These people was at home cooking their meals, minding their own business, when so-called Hamas attacked Israel. And we're going to sit here and allow Israel to attack the whole nation of the Palestinian people for an act that 100 Hamas soldiers did. Why don't you go and kill the 100 Hamas soldiers that did the actions? Like, if you wasn't scared, send your elite forces down there and go get those people, right? That's what I would have done if I was president. I wouldn't I wouldn't displace and kill the whole nation of people over something that 100 of their own people did. I would go down there and get those Hamas people and go get my hostages back. We'd have already had our hostages back if we'd have used the U.S. SEALs and our American. Man, we'd have sunk the Marines and the U.S. SEALs and the Green Berets. Man, we'd have came back with all those hostages. And all those Hamas fighters would have been dead. And if we'd have lost 5 casualties, if we'd have lost 5 soldiers, no. It's all kind of things Israel could have done other than what they did to displace the whole state of Palestine. So, if you agree that Israel is right, then you evil as hell And you need to be, your mental, your mental need to be checked. And you crazy as hell. Your mental need to be checked. Your mental really need to be checked. If anybody agree that Israel is doing something, that what they doing is right, then your mental seriously need to be checked. Don't let me be the bearer of bad news, bro, but I feel sorry for you ignorant ass people, man. I wish I can go over there and help those people. I really wish I would. I really wish I could. I really wish more people would go over there and fight for the Palestinian people. Serious. I wish a tribe of people, Africans, would come through Egypt and dare Egypt to fucking get in their way. Like 200,000, 300,000 soldiers just march through that motherfucker and dare Egypt to get in their way. Where y'all going? We going to Palestine. If y'all motherfuckers don't want to fight and help them motherfuckers, we is. With a million goddamn, I wish there a million of them motherfuckers come through Egypt in force. Like, we going through, we going to Palestine. We going through the Rafah border, and we going through. We going to get the Palestinian people. Matter of fact, we taking them home. That's what that army should do. I just wish that at least 1 million soldiers would come out of nowhere from out through Egypt and come through the bottom of Palestine and go through that motherfucker and fight that war with them, man. Fight that war for them. Like, yeah. Them people can't fight for themselves. Them people can't, they ain't even got guns to defend themselves. They over there just shooting at those people random. They dropping food in the middle of the field. When people run out to the food field to get the food, they start shooting them. That shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool, man. They using food for human target practice. They dropping food in the middle of the desert, and people start running out there trying to get the food, and they start shooting them and shit. Them Israel, man, them people, man, from Israel, evil as hell, man. Evil as hell. They using their humanitarian aid as bait to kill the people. And we letting, what the fuck you mean? I seen that shit with my own 2 eyes. The fuck you mean it ain't true? That's some real shit. I ain't speaking on nothing. I ain't making nothing up. This is something I seen with my own 2 eyes. See, there's more than just one news outlet, America. See, I watch world news. There is some news outlets that's telling the truth about the shit. Like, it's some news outlets that's telling the truth about the war in Ukraine. Don't you know that those motherfuckers in Ukraine getting fucked up? Why we keep giving our money to Ukraine and they cannot defend themselves with it? Like, they just, what they doing with that money? Shit, buying property in other countries and other goddamn islands and shit. Like, they getting ready to leave. Ukraine is exactly what Ukraine is. It's never been a state. That's the argument that y'all want to make. Let's talk about Ukraine. Ukraine ain't no state. Ukraine is what it is. Ukraine. The cranium in between the train where people be. And all those people in Ukraine is Russian. That's why Putin didn't want to bomb their ass. But Putin got the same firepower to do the same thing that Israel did to Gaza. They can send so many goddamn ballistic missiles at goddamn Ukraine that will blow that motherfucker off the map and make everybody in Ukraine flee. But if Putin really wanted to destroy Ukraine, he would. So what do? He fucking up all the Ukraine fighters and all the, man, you know how many goddamn amputees Ukraine done got since this damn war done started? Like, 80% of their military is amputees now. Man, Putin ought to stop that shit. Putin is wrong for that shit. He just fucking their ass up. That's all. I ain't gonna kill him. I'm just gonna fuck these stupid motherfuckers up. That's all he doing over there. You say they all evil. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. One day I'm gonna meet a lot of some like-minded people like myself, right? It's suicide mission, no doubt. Preach. One day I'm gonna find some real people that's got real hearts, that's real godly. If you a godly person, there's no way human possibly you agreeing with what Israel is doing is right. If you're a real godly person, if you're a real Christian, there's no way human possibly you agreeing that what Israel is doing to the Palestinian people is right. They are evil. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I know I ain't thinking, I know I ain't the only one think like this. I know I ain't the only one saying, wow, man, this is some crazy shit. I wish I can get an army to go over there and help them people. Those people, see, it's people like us that would want to fight back and show you want to fuck with somebody who know how to fight. Like, come over here and fuck with me. Like, see, I never liked bullies. See, when I was a kid, I used to see those bully kids be bullying on kids, and while they was bullying on them, I would walk up and start bullying on them. Like, you want somebody to fuck with somebody your size. Fuck with somebody that'll fight your ass back. Like, no, man, fuck that. Like, and Israel is really being a bully right now. I don't care what y'all say, how you say it. If you think otherwise, you real evil, man. And that's my opinion. And remember, my opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. And I'm entitled to say what I want to say, you know, if you like it or not. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm speaking my truth. How you doing, Don 420? Man, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is, man. It's about that time of the hour. Man, I'm drinking on a fresh, good pot of Colombian Gold. I know one thing. If I was saying something fucked up, I know I won't have these 12 likes that I got right now. And I wouldn't have, you know, a few people staying consistently in my page. But I'm cooking on a pot of stew right now. I'm really building an audience, and my audience is a pot of stew. It's a lot of people from different countries, a lot of people like, but I tell everybody, if you want to follow me, if you an evil Jew, you take your ass on. I don't fuck with Jews. I don't fuck with Jews. Jews will give you something and take that shit back, nigga. Like, hell no. Jews is the motherfuckers that give me likes and take them back. Like, I don't fuck with Jews. Like, chilling, brother. Just listening. But that you saying was funny. I know. I speak the truth. Nothing but the truth to set people free. That's what I am. I'm the truth-telling, storytelling comedian. Like, when I get on stage, I tell a lot of stories. I tell the truth. I talk about a lot of things. Real stuff that goes on right then. Like, I just ain't really been, you know, 10 fingers down on my goddamn comedy shit lately. I've been talking about it. And, you know, I'm the type of person that speak things into existence. Like, I ain't practiced, or how do you say, polished up or did no stand-up comedy in years, right? But if I was to grab a mic, if it was a stage, if it was a crowd of people with a mic, and I get on stage right now, I ain't got to practice up. I ain't got to warm up. I'm ready. I stay ready. I'm snagged. Don't get it twisted. I'm snagged. Now, some of my, how do you say, some of my jokes might be a little rusty as I present them. But once I get on stage and I start flowing and my natural oil start flowing through my body, and I start flowing and talking shit and doing me, oh shit, it's a wrap. I don't know what I'm gonna say when I'm up there. I never knew what I was gonna say before I got up there. When I said every time I got on stage, I did not know what I was gonna say before I got up there. I don't. I ain't never been that type of comedian that wrote before I can't write. Like, I really got mind block, like mental finger block. Like, my fingers will run away from a pen when I try to write. Like, I can't write. Remember, I served 17 years in prison, so I do have some mental issues dealing with my fingers and shit. All the shit that I had to do, that I was forced to do in prison, I can't do it no more. Now that I'm out, I'm free. Like my mind, my body, my soul won't let me. But people don't understand me. They think I'm just any old nigga that just be going live. You think I'm going live at 3 o'clock in the morning talking shit? It's 4:30. Oh man, y'all know what time it is. 4:30. I gotta roll me a blunt. It's 4:27. I gotta have me a blunt roll by 4:30. Somebody said, man, ain't no way in hell you gonna roll a blunt before 4:30. Why? Ooh, how you doing? Come on in. Yeah, my friend. It's 4:28. I gotta roll a blunt before 4:30. I just lost a whole minute. How y'all doing? Come on in, push the like button, show me some love. If you 420 friendly and you love to wake and bake, it's that time. You should already had your shit broke down, rolled up, ready. You already know how I do it, what I do, and how I do it. And every day I do it. I gotta do it the best way, because if I don't do it the best way, there ain't gonna be no other way to do it. You know what I mean? How y'all doing? Come on in. I can't read. Where Incognita at? Incognita, you still in here, baby? Incognita, where you at, baby? Where you at? My moderator, she holding it down. What's up, black brother? Man, trying to be 420 friendly, man, and stay positive at the same time. I got to looking for my moderator, and I'll let time roll, catch up with me. Early in the morning. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Early in the morning, that's all I need. This one nug right here ought to do the trick. This one nug right here ought to do the trick. About a 2-gram nug by itself right here. I ain't. Wow, dang. Right here was so. Oh, love. Okay. 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 Oh, it's 4:30. Oh my God. See, 3 minutes shot by so damn fast, man. I ain't even. 4:30. Y'all know I got that tattooed on my arm. Every morning I'm up at 4:30. I don't give a damn rain, sleet, shine, or snow. I'm gonna be up at 4:30 smoking. What you gonna be doing? I'm gonna be smoking. That's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna be smoking. Yeah. Smoking in the. Yeah. That one nug. Look how that one nug did that thing right there. Fill that whole swish up. So live. I'm old school 8-ball MJG nigga. I like swisher sweets. Fill that whole swish up perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. Fill that whole thing up. Juicy and perfect. Y'all come on in, man. Be my friend for about 10 minutes. We gonna smoke this, and we gonna show you how my whole attitude gonna change. After I smoke this blunt, watch how my whole spirit change. I'm gonna be a whole nother person after this. Watch this. So live. If you got any kind of rolling skills, then you already know what I'm doing right now. There we go. They get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Yeah. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Yeah. When you get down to that last little roll, the little tuck in the front, you barely had enough to lap it, right? Let's get this party started right. Y'all ready? Shit. 420. Big old nug sticking out the bottom of that motherfucker. How y'all doing? Wake up, rise and shine, wake and bake. It's that time of the day. Yeah. Thank you for the love. Thanks for the likes. Whew. I've been to so many places in my life and time. I sung a lot of songs. I spent some bad nights. How y'all doing this morning? Can anybody ask me a sophisticated question? Like, let's talk about something. Let's change the whole, how do you say, friction of this live feed. Let's talk about something y'all want to talk about. Because when I get to talking about the things that I like to talk about or the things that I want to talk about, some people may disagree about how I feel about it. Like, you know, I'm like an Uncle Ruckus nigga. Like, a lot of things that a lot of black people like and agree to, I don't agree to it. I just don't. And I don't try to be difficult. I have a logical reason why I disagree. And I'm like, you know, as long as you can come up with a legitimate reason why your way is the only way and the best way to live, then I won't be optimistic about the way that I think about things. You know what I mean? But you gotta be like precise. Like, you really gotta be able to tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Not just sugarcoat it and tell me one thing and it's something else. You know what I mean? Like, let me ask you something. The only people that's really living with no remorse is the people who got money, life insurance, Their final expenses is taken care of. Everything in life is blessed, right? I try to tell people, man, like, if you got money and you ain't got no life insurance, you a stupid motherfucker. Life insurance is the foundation of all finances. I don't know about y'all's, but shit, I was able to, you know, I just, I just thank God that I was able to establish my life to a point where if something bad was to happen to me, that my children would be super well off. Like, we ain't gonna say my children, my child would be super well off. My other daughter, she almost got X'd out my will, like, but I had a heart. I only gave her 10%. And that's fucked up. Everybody said, why you only give your daughter 10%? Because she don't deserve that. But at the same time, because she's my child, she's going to get something from me when I leave. You know what I mean? She get 10%. But my baby boy get it all. Like, fuck y'all. See, if you'd have been a daughter and allowed me to love you like your father, and you love me back like a daughter's supposed to, see, you would have got 50% of my will. All kind of good access, and land and property, and all kind of shit that I'm sitting on that it's been in my generations for years and years that you would never see a piece of, but my son gonna have it all. She don't deserve shit. Like, I only gave her 10% because my heart wouldn't allow me to cut her out. No, my daughter ain't no stripper. My daughter got a bachelor's degree. She's a journalist for the Channel 7 News, ABC Channel 7 News. Hell no, my daughter making over $200,000 a year. She's 24 years old with no kids. And on a real high note in life right now, shit, I don't think she having no kids no time soon. The way she living, the way she doing her job, and you say cap, that's what your mouth say, baby. Only cap you get from me is the cap that you see on a Coca-Cola bottle. I don't waste my breath lying and talking about things that don't exist in my life, or things that I don't have, or things that don't happen. You want to know why I don't waste my breath lying to people? Because one day I might need it. One day when I'm in the Pacific Ocean and my yacht going down, I might have to swim my way. I might need that breath. I ain't gonna waste my breath telling y'all no goddamn lies, nigga. Got time for that shit. See, it's people like you that been listening to cappers all your life. Everybody that you was influenced by, or everybody that caught your attention, was a capper. I understand that. Everybody who misled you in your lifetime was full of cap. They capped off your ass. They capped on your ass. They talked about this. They did that. So when you hear somebody talking real reality, it sounds like cap. I understand that. But that's because you ain't never had shit, and you don't know the type of lifestyle that I live. So ain't nothing in my lifestyle cap. But the Coca-Cola caps that I buy on bottle Cokes, I be trying to tell niggas. And I take them motherfuckers and throw them out the window. So when the Coke get hot, I throw that motherfucker out the window. Like, I try to tell people all the time, man, it ain't littering if you throwing a can, or if you throwing a recyclable out the window. Because somebody gonna come up and pick that recyclable up, and that's a job for some people, man. I know people that pay their rent going around picking up cans and bottles and recycling, getting that little money every day. At the end of the month, they made enough money to pay their rent. Just keeping it loaded. Just keep getting loaded. Buddy, yeah, you call this getting loaded? You think I'm getting high because I'm smoking on some medical cannabis right now? This is my medicine, sir. This don't get me high. This don't make me act goofy. This don't make me have the munchies. This don't that's the what is that? That's the stereotype that people that don't smoke think that that's what marijuana do to you. No, sir. Don't let me be the bearer of bad news, but this don't get me high, sir. This actually helps me maintain and manage, and I start thinking better than you because I got a lot of things to budget and manage and produce and work and take people to take care of. See, I'm doing so much in my life that I gotta smoke in order to manage it. I smoked 10 joints back to back, and the worst thing that happened was I ate some more and took a nap. Yeah, because you smoking 10 joints of some bullshit. I bet you can't smoke 10 joints of this shit back to back. Hell no. Your ass will be in coma. You won't be waking up till tomorrow, the same time. Shit. See, and that's the problem with people who just weed heads, bro. See, y'all smoke weed for no reason. See, y'all don't have a reason for what y'all do. See, I'm a connoisseur. I'm a patient. And there's a reason why I smoke at certain times. Like my consumption only, my medication only lasts a certain amount of time for me. So I have to smoke some more to continue my medication to keep going. See, and my medication has to be very good. Like my medication is very expensive. Like my last prescription cost me $1,650. $1,650 for my prescription. And it was worth every penny. I swear I ain't complaining. It's really worth every penny. See, when you ain't never fucked with a real nigga, or you ain't never had a real nigga in your life, see, you don't know what $1,650 worth of medication tastes like. Delicious. And I only paid $1,650 because of its name. The name of the medication. It was called Donnie Burger. I'm like, yeah, let me get that. I showed me. I gotta get my jar filled. So unlike a lot of other people, see, I'm just different, man. I tell people, see, I have a medical prescription from a doctor. In California, they call it a legal medical card. So I pay my renewal fees every year, $25 a year. I maintain that prescription and that recommendation from my doctor just in case some legal factors may try to pop up, and they got this like legal aid system connected to it, so I get free representation. Every weed addict in California be standing outside the county jail protesting for me to get out because of, hey, I'm a real advocate. Like, I'm an advocate, I'm a connoisseur, I'm a real patient. And I can only consume the best medicine that the best green thumbs that grow this medicine can grow. So, and I ain't gonna even want it if I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. The average shit that the average nigga would averagely smoke, I would not smoke that shit. I wouldn't put that shit in my body to save my life. Like, no sir, that ain't what I want. Everything I smoke look like it came out the High Time magazine. Everything. I do not settle for nothing less in my life. And if you do, that's you. That's you. I don't cap. I ain't nothing in my life. Only cap I wear is this cap on my head right here. And I really don't wear that because I like to show off my long hair. Like, I got long hair with no damn grays. I like to show that off. I'm 48 years old. I ain't got no gray in my hair. I like to show that. I'm serious. All my gray at the bottom. In the bottom of my beard and the bottom of my balls. For real. And I had found that out from this little young lady. She came up from exploring. Like, how old you say you was? Like you, what's wrong? I'm 28. You got gray hair under your balls. I was like, for real? Damn. You sure you're 28? Hey, I'm 28, baby. I got a couple gray hairs. I get that shit from my daddy, you know. My daddy had gray hair at 22. You look like, boy, LeBron. But he a booty daddy. No. He a puff daddy, booty baby. You know LeBron pansexual. He like to be one. He like the ones that he like to be throwed in the pan. He like to be throwed in the pan. You know, them pansexuals, they'll throw anything in the pan to tear your ass up. But LeBron like to be throwed in the pan. Like he like throw me, rough me up. He like to be roughed up. And it's sad, man. Them boys got molested when they was young by them stars. LeBron was going to P. Diddy parties when he was 18, 16, 17. He got 17, 18 when he came out of high school. He was at a Puff Daddy party that same night. LeBron said ain't no party like a Puff Daddy party, especially late night when the lights go out. What should I do if it smell like pee? What's a pansexual? What? You don't know what a pansexual is? Have you seen those men wearing nail polish? Those are pansexuals. That means they will throw anything in a pan and sexualize it up. Whatever they like. He, she, it, between, them, however you identify, a pansexual, if they like you, they gonna throw you in the pan and sex your ass up. Like, they'll tell you, what you identify as, that's cool, I'm pansexual. For real. Wayne Brady, pansexual. He came out and announced it to the world that he's gay, but he considered himself to be pansexual. That means he's attracted to anything, like everything, whatever he like. Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Like, so if you like an animal, you gonna throw his ass in the pan too? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, Wayne Brady. And it's sad, man, because Wayne Brady, honestly, is a handsome black guy that probably can have any black woman he wants. But he'd rather have black men booty. You see he on that damn show, Make Me Laugh, and he hooching on all them old ass white folks and shit. Got them hooching on his booty. They all on the ground hooching and doing the centipede together and shit. Like, Wayne Brady been gay, and he been, you know, all... That's the sad part about Hollywood. That's why I had to step away from stand-up comedy. Because as I started to move up, I started to get into the realms of the dark side. And I don't participate. I'm a Pentecostal. I was raised in a Pentecostal church. I'm a radical, little black Pentecostal Christian boy. Like, you ain't no way in hell y'all gonna come around me with some gay shit and think I'm finna participate. That's homosexual shit. The Bible says, hell no, I'm not going to hell with gasoline drawers on. Like, no. So, once I truly found myself, I need to get my vision right so I can be on point at all times, just in case I have to get up and fuck somebody up. You know, I'm a street nigga. Hey man, he was singing shows, tunes on that show, right? Yeah, you know that shit, that's one of the sickest, stupidest, gayest, faggotest ass shows I ever seen in my life. I don't see nothing funny about that shit. And that shit been on for about 6 or 7 seasons. The gayer it get, the more airtime they put that shit on. They had that shit on primetime TV around 12, 1 o'clock. got kids watching that shit. Like, that shit stupid as fuck. Like I really don't even let my kids watch TV in the month of June. You know that, right? During the month of June, I turn my TVs off. Like, I remove the cords from them, and I tell the kids that all the TVs they in maintenance mode right now. They being updated. Y'all can't watch TV for the whole month of June. Because I don't want my kids to even hear the word Gay Pride Month. Gay Pride, Gay Pride. Not my children. It's snow in hell. I'm protecting y'all. And y'all find out later when you get older, I'm going to protect my children. I don't know about the rest of y'all. You say I'm cracking you up. Well, show me some love and push the like button. Hey, and if anybody want to send me a personal super chat, I ain't at the point on YouTube where y'all can send me a super chat donation. You can send me a super chat donation to my Cash App. It's Cash App $ MrSnaggapuss for a serious super chat. If anybody donate me a super chat from my Cash App, a serious donation, I will give you a serious shout out. If you got a business, I will promote your business all day long. Every time I go live, I will be giving your business a shout out. I'll read the address out live and tell them all the wonderful products and the type of services that you sell at your business. Like, I will promote your business if you leave me a super chat donation on my Cash App. You can't super chat me on here yet. I'm almost there, but I gotta get these 4,000 watch minutes up. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that, but we gonna get these 4,000 watch minutes up. That's why I'm going live at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can get these minutes up. We gotta go to work, y'all. We gotta go to work. Y'all with me? My little moderator, she woke up in the middle of her sleep and started moderating, but she fell asleep defending all these goddamn trolls from me. How much ice? You know, I'm just a stand-up. I'm a comedian, man. I'm an actor. I got a couple movies that I want to make. A couple movies. I got a movie about my real life that I want to make. That's gonna be like a real, action, saga, drama, real life movie. I hope before the day I die, I'm gonna be able to produce this movie. I ain't gonna be the actor. I'm gonna find actors to really produce my movie, but I gotta write my book first, and I gotta get a Nobel Peace Prize for my book. Once I get that Nobel Peace Prize, I'm gonna be in the game. I'm gonna get me a Nobel Peace Prize. Cause I got a plan, right? To build homeless shelter, human restoration centers all over the United States. Like, I got a plan. Like, once I start building these homeless shelter, human restoration centers, like, see, it's a human restoration center, homeless shelter. Like, I'm gonna be rebuilding human beings, like people broken down, fresh out of prison, out on the streets, down on their luck. I'm gonna give them a whole new second chance at life. Maybe they third or fourth, fifth, sixth chance. You never know. A lot of these niggas, that's why they on the streets. They done had so many chances, motherfuckers just gave up on them. But I'm gonna give them one more chance. Like, you know what I mean? And it ain't no way they can fail, because they gotta complete my program in order to win. And everybody win in my program. I gotta lose that love of self. I'm trying to help other people who can't help themselves. God give me money to help other people, to bless other people. Like, everything that I work for, I ended up spending it on other people. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's up, Johnny Cash? How much ice? You really think you somebody, huh? Gotta lose that love of self. I ain't got no love for myself. Well, I take that back. I got a whole bunch of love for myself. I love myself before I love anybody else. Shit. The fuck? If you don't love yourself, you a damn fool. And you supposed to love yourself highly. You supposed to have high love for yourself. Deep love. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself first. Like, that's what's wrong with most of y'all in the world. How can you love somebody else when you don't love yourself? See, first you got to be able to accept yourself and love yourself. See, that's how you know you really accepting yourself. When you love yourself, your true self, doesn't matter what you look like. You are what you are. You can't change that shit. You was born that way. Hey, but when you learn how to love your true self and learn to know that you love yourself, then you'll learn how to love others. Because once you love yourself, you start treating yourself with self-love, then you're going to start, naturally giving other people, self-love. And it's going to be, this shit is contagious. Like, but that's the problem with most people in life. They've been so consumed in so much negativity. Their lives has been surrounded in drama and negativity all their life, that they don't know how to balance a positive life, like a positive lifestyle. Someone that's, some people, they need chaos in order for them to mentally stay stable, and that's fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to love yourself sometimes, man. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Even if you woke up sleeping on a bus stop, how you think I got to where I'm at right now? Because I never stopped loving myself. In order for you to, overcome a terrible situation that you in life, you got to love yourself first. Because in order for you to, be determined to change your circumstance, that's love for yourself. I got too much love for myself to be sleeping on the streets, man. I'm finna figure this shit out. If I gotta figure it out by myself or if somebody help me. But because of the love that I have for myself, that I'm getting up every day and not giving up. That's self-love, not giving up. Hey, bro. Hey, somebody gotta teach you it. Somebody gotta tell you, sometimes you got these feelings balled up inside of you and you don't even know what they are. But if you don't know how to love yourself first, and in order to love others, in order to even receive love, you got to know how to love yourself. You know what I mean? I can guess I haven't found the strength you have, boss. Hopefully I can. If you keep living, bro, you gonna find strength for yourself. Because every day we live, and we live to the end of that day, if you didn't want to live, you wouldn't have lived to the end of that day. Any day that you don't want to live, there's not nothing stopping you from stopping yourself from living. And I tell anybody, man, when you feel like life is that damn fucked up and miserable and, I can't win, life ain't gonna never do nothing for me, just go blow your brains out then, bro. Like, don't get around me with that bullshit. I'm going to encourage you to go kill yourself. Like, California got the right to terminate your life law, right? Like, and I can encourage you to kill yourself. Like, here go a gun. Here go one bullet. Here. Go and walk around. Go and blow your brains out, bro. You worthless, bro. Life ain't worth it for you, man. Go on and do it for the world, man. Like, I'm going to encourage you to kill yourself. Like, you can get the hell away from me with that bullshit. Like, because I don't give a damn. As long as I'm living, I want to live. I don't want to die. I didn't ask to come here, and I don't want to leave. So as long as I'm here, I'm going to figure out a way where I can live to the fullest, treat myself, don't cheat myself. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be loved. Even if I'm the only one that's loving myself, I'm going to be loved every day. I'm going to be in that. As long as you keep yourself in that mindset, as long as you understand that we have the power to be happy, we got the power to feel sad, we got the power to feel depressed. It's all up here, brother. And if you tell yourself you happy, you tell yourself you love, you tell yourself that you are more than a conqueror. You know what I mean? See, I'm more than a conqueror, bro. That's why I got what I have and I do what I do. Like, I do not believe that God put me on this earth to be miserable, to be suffering, to not have everything that my heart and my eyes desire. Like, anything I want, I can have. All I gotta do is ask for it. Like, I tell everybody, like, you don't understand me. Like, I done had everything. I try not to look at things, because if I look at it, I might want it. And if I want it, if I ask God for it, I'ma have it. And it's crazy, because I haven't asked God for nothing in a while. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of stuff that I asked for. I realized, I really didn't need it. Like, you know, that's why I ain't got no woman right now. I don't need one. I don't want one. You know what I mean? I got a female, companion. I'm a man. All men have female companions. Gotta keep one hanging in the closet. For sexual satisfaction pleasures. We all do. Like, but they gotta, they gotta be porno stars. That's the only way we hang them up. If they ain't porno stars, we ain't hanging them in our closet. I don't know about y'all, but I tell everybody, I got a stripper pole in my living room. So when you walk in my living room, the first sign you gonna see is MrSnaggapuss motherfucking bachelor pad. That mean, I tell them I'm a real motherfucker. Like, I'm a real motherfucker. I mean, I ain't never fucked with a woman that didn't have children, either before or after I got through fucking with her. So no matter what, I'm a real motherfucker. But I don't fuck with women with children no more. Like, I ain't talked to a woman with children in about 10 years. And since it's been that long, and I've been, meeting all these women that break all these men expectations, talking about, oh man, you'll never find a woman like that, man. Shit, I've been finding a whole bunch of women with no kids. Like, shit, what you talking about? You say that's kind of harsh to hear, right? No, I ain't looking for no woman. The only way you will find me in a relationship with a woman, like a real woman, like I tell everybody, with a real woman, like, if you find me in a real relationship, if I ever announce to the world I'm in a real relationship, right? This woman is done, took me to another level. And and I ain't gonna say ain't no such thing as no real love, no real women out there, a woman that can make a man better. Like, I know there may be a woman somewhere out there for me, but she gonna have to catch me. And I'm like a big mouth bass. I'm hard to catch. Even though I got a big mouth, I'm hard to catch. And if she do catch me, that means her finances have gotta be good. Her credit score gotta be better than mine, and I got a 700. So if her credit score ain't better than mine, and I'm debt free, like I have zero debt. So, and she got debt. Like, these are the type of questions I ask people before I even try to get in intimacy with them. And if they answer no to some of these questions, they gonna intimately, I'ma lose sexual attraction to them. Like, oh yeah, you ain't got no money in the bank. Oh, for real? You paying rent? You staying in an apartment? You paying notes on your car? Oh, I'm very judgmental. I'm a judge. Like, I judge people. Like, people been judging me all my life. I don't fuck with broke people. Like, I ain't never in my life had a car payment. I always paid cash for every type of car I've ever had in my life. And I tell people, even my Maserati, I paid cash for. I tell people all the time, like, everything in life costs money. And if you ain't never had none before, you would say, oh, money ain't shit. Money ain't shit. I know, because you ain't never had none before, nigga. Ask a nigga that done had some before and lost it all. What is money? Man, money is everything, dog. And I'm going to get it back. And if they ain't getting it back, they in their mind, they trying to get it back. Because without money, you will never be able to live, not in America, properly, happy, abundantly. Like, nah, you need money. Everybody that you see living happily got money. So what make you think that your life ain't gonna be happy if you ain't got none? Like, you're gonna be in a miserable mindset. You're gonna always be thinking negative. Broke is negative. Like, broke becomes a negative charge. Because you broke. Ain't nothing down there. It just started to turn to fire. Like, it's a negative charge. That's what broke is. I try to tell people, man, I ain't been broke in so many years. I like broke. Like, I ain't been broke since 2009. Since I've been out of prison, I ain't been broke since 2009. I was homeless and I wasn't broke. That's a damn shame. I was homeless and wasn't broke. I was sleeping in a homeless shelter with about $2,000 in my pocket. I couldn't sleep in there because I had that money and I was afraid if I fell asleep, somebody would have went in my pockets. I had to get the hell on. How y'all doing? Also, I'm debt free. Too high five. That's good, baby. Debt free. Ain't nothing wrong with being debt free. And I don't want the traditional obligation, responsibilities that everybody want. I don't want to buy no big $400,000-$500,000 house. I don't want all that shit. Paying mortgages and all that. No. If I can't pay cash for it, if I can't build it from the ground up, it ain't my dream house. If you ain't building it, it ain't your dream house, my nigga. Like, so I just want a big piece of land, and I want to build some houses. I'm gonna build my own house. Yeah, see, that's what type of man I am. I know how to build a house. Like, I really know how to build a house. And if I look at any kind of blueprints, I can build a house to the specifications of the blueprint. Like, I know but I have vision. I know how to, well, I studied architect. I studied to be an architect when I was younger, right? One of my cousins is an architect, and he inspired me when I was a kid to draw buildings and all this type. Mr. Williams, how you doing, sir? Mr. Williams, let me ask you something, bro. The only cap that I do is this cap on my head right here, and the caps on Coca-Cola bottles that I be drinking. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You think I'm out 5 o'clock in the morning sitting on my phone capping, wasting my breath, wasting my time? You the only one got capped. Matter of fact, your whole day gonna be capped. I understand how it goes. I'm finna cap off some more coffee. You know what? After I sip this little cup of coffee right here and smoke the rest of this cigarette, it ain't on tight, brother. I got it snapped on 3 snaps. I got a ponytail. I got hair. I can't have a hat too tight on my head. Cut off my blood circulation, make my hair fall out. That's what's wrong with half of these brothers today. That's why they bald. They made themselves go bald and didn't even know it. Robert T. He said, where you come from? Man, I'm just a child of God, man. I'm on my assignment, man. My assignment was to attract all the people that I can attract and tell them about the good Lord, the magnificent things that He do for you. I tune in to you, walking into frame. Hey, what's up, Charlotte? How you doing? Robert T, Red Hawk, when you was on the streets, what kept you going? Cause I'm in a pretty shitty situation right now. What kept me going was life, bro. I wanted to live. Do you want to live? First, you gotta ask your question. You gotta ask yourself that question. Do you want to live? And if you answer yes to that question, then you ask your question, how do you want to live? You say, I want to live a good life. I want to live everything that you want. You gotta speak it into existence. You gotta speak it, write it down, and speak it into existence. You know what I mean? So if you say you want an apartment, you gotta speak that into existence. First of all, if you're starting off slow, if you're starting off low with low income and you ain't got but a couple $100 or $1,000, a couple dollars in your pocket, you gotta try to find something that your money can afford. It is what it is. You know, a lot of people don't understand it's stepping stones in life. If you ain't got the money to afford an apartment, maybe you might have enough money to rent a room from somebody in one of their houses somewhere. Like, to rent a room is only like $200-300 a month, $150 a month in some states, you know. But in California, renting a room can get kind of expensive, like damn near the price of an apartment. Shit, they want $1,000, $1,200. You ain't got no access to nothing else in the house. You just use this room. You can go to the bathroom, but you can't use the kitchen. Like, for $1,000 a month. But when I say it like that, man, I said this is what kept me going, right? I used to tell myself every day how I really wanted to live. And you know, you gotta be in complete detail about everything that you want in life. And you asking God, you really, you know, you gotta ask God for the things that you want in detail. Like, it ain't just you telling yourself this is the way you want to live, this is what you want for your life. At that same time, you gotta ask God and pray to God in that same sequence on how you want to live and what you want, and ask him to give it to you. And it'll happen, it'll manifest, you'll speak it into existence. Like, and it's just what it is. Like, you know, the way I was thinking at that time was, I was just looking for a good shop where I can stabilize myself and start making money. That's what I was praying for. That's what I first prayed for. You know what I mean? First, before I need to find a shop that I can make some money in and get rooted. Like, that's what I was praying for. And then God sent me to a shop, and I found a good shop. I started making money. And then once I started making money, because I started from the bottom. Remember, I told you I was homeless. So I'm going to put it like this. I went to a shop. I was already on the streets. I was sleeping on the streets in Los Angeles. So I came way up to Victorville, in the middle of nowhere in California, right? I went to a shop in Victorville, and the first day I was in that shop, I did 7 haircuts. And when I was in Los Angeles, I haven't did 7 haircuts in one day in about 3-4 months. Like, you know, I might get about 5 or 6 on the weekend. You know, 7 was a big number in one day in LA. Like, that was a big number. So I tell people, man, you know, California, especially LA, the shiny lights ain't all what they painted out to be. It's a lot of money there, but the people who's getting the money is the people who's already been there and established, and the people who's popular, who's everybody's spending their money with because they think that they the shit. Like California, you know, is the fool me state. You know, it's a propaganda state. It's a real, you know, it's a lot of fake shit that look real that ain't. You know what I mean? And a lot of people follow and be misled, and they spend their money unconsciously doing things that they wouldn't have normally did if they wasn't following and being misled by the people that they follow. You know what I mean? So when I talk about things, I just talk about the reality of life and how people get caught up in, you know, certain stigmatizations, or, you know, get caught up in the manipulation of psychology that, you know, people use to distract people. You know what I mean? Instead of being really focused on life and the real things that matter for yourself, like people don't understand. You got to focus on self first, and it start with love. With self love, it's gonna make you get up and go find you a job for yourself. You know, self love is gonna tell you to tell people that you don't have no money when you get your check, to save your money in order to get more money when you get another check, and save more money. Like, only self-love will, once you start to love yourself, then you'll start to be selfish for yourself, and you'll start truly loving yourself as the more you start to accumulate for yourself. And it's like, wouldn't understand if you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. LA going down, taking a hit. R.I.P. Hollywood. My eyes are bleeding. How many people drunk, high right now? There's a lot of people drunk and high right now, but that was their choice to get drunk and high. They could have, you know, been meditating the night before, focusing on their real situation. You said, is my shop for sale? I'm entertaining the thought. Test the water. Success to me can be two different ways. I can get a bunch of barbers here and make a lot of money right here with my shop. Or I can sell my shop and go somewhere else and build another one. Somewhere else where I really want to be. I want to be closer to Hollywood. I would go to Hollywood and open up me another shop. That's what I really want to do. How are your stocks, bro? High again from Pakistan. My stock's great, bro. My portfolio doing well. See, I got mutual funds. I got a couple portfolios. No, shit. I got triple portfolios. I got 3 portfolios. I'm blessed. No, man. I'm still waiting, man. I looked at the shipment yesterday. It still ain't came in. It ain't came off the port yet. They send those from China, so take a little while. Some things you order off of Temu might take 6 weeks to get there. You know what I mean? They said it was gonna be 28 days, up to 30 days or something like that on the delivery, so. It was 30 to 65 days. That was what it is on the delivery. So I'm waiting. It might come before then. I'm going to leave a comment on your channel. Hope you give it a heart later on. I'm going to give you a heart every day, bro. As long as you support me, I'm going to support you. And I'm trying to go somewhere with this, with my community, with my audience. I'm trying to go back to Hollywood first. But I want to make a movie. I wonder if I can meet the right people on my YouTube channel to help me. You know, what I'm really trying to do is go back to Hollywood. Right now, I'm not. I'm trying to go to YouTube studios. I'm trying to get so big on YouTube that YouTube would let me come to YouTube studios and I can get a production team and I can be creative and I can start coming up with better content, right? What's up? Yeah, yo. I want to make a movie too. Yeah. I got this one project, a comedy movie that I want to produce. It's going to be like a B film, B rated. Like I'm about it. I might have some, you know, some student cameramen and all that. They might see the couple mic drops in the scenes, but it don't matter. It's gonna be real comedy. I ain't into the karate shit. I ain't gonna be fake fighting and all that. I got another one. I got one better than that. I got one so funny, man. I promise you, if I can just make the movie, man, I want to make my movie. Do you get Did you get diddy-fied in prison? Nah. But I did participate in a couple sheep parties. I participated in a couple sheep parties. When I was a kid, I used to get paid Snicker bars to stab people. They really used to pay me Snicker bars to stab people when I was a kid in prison. I didn't know what I was doing. I just poke them. I walk up, poke their ass like that. Like, but I did a couple sheep parties. And if you don't know what a sheep party is, it's when an inmate is laying in their rack and somebody come and throw a sheet over them, and somebody hold the sheet down where they can't move, and then somebody get on top of them and start stabbing their ass under the sheet. I used to get paid Snicker bars to do that when I was a kid. I went to prison at 12 years old, so those old men in there, they really corrupted the fuck out of me when I was a kid. In the beginning, they corrupted the fuck out of me. They were giving me pruno every day, getting me drunk. But when I got older, I found out the people that I was stabbing was pedophiles. So I didn't feel bad about it. But I did, I do know that I was manipulated as a child to be violent. I didn't know I was being violent. I thought it was, it was human nature. This is prison. This is what we do. Got another sheep party tonight. All right, cool. I'm down. Yeah. You know I'm going. Right. But, it is what it is. Do you accept food stamps? Yeah, from the streets. If you know anybody trying to sell something, let me know. I'll buy them right now. I'll give you $25 for 50 right now. You can get $25 cash from me. Hey, it's the barber. How you doing? Rise and shine early in the morning. Breakfast time. It's breakfast time, y'all. Tony Braxton, TLC. is. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Good morning. William, my boy carrying guilt about those sheep parties. I ain't, I ain't really carrying guilt, but I can't say I don't have nightmares. It seems like I be waking up like I'm on top of somebody, stabbing them and shit, and I'm like, man, listen, man, I did that when I was a kid. I don't want to do it no more, but that's why I can't, really have a woman. Like, I really need a woman that can love me. You know what I mean? And it's sad, man, because, like, I sleep real wild, man. I sleep real wild. I be having nightmares and shit, so I be fighting. I think I be fighting demons in my sleep. And everybody who ever slept beside me, some kind of way, accidentally get elbowed in the head. Bop! Like, bop! I don't know. Bop! Like, every girl. And I done woke up, and I done had about 3 girls in my life was gone. When I woke up that morning, it was gone. All this shit was gone. Everything. And they say that I be sleep domestically abusing them. And I be like, I don't be domestically abusing you while I'm asleep. Like, how do I domestically abuse you in my sleep? Like, one girl said I got up and I just started choking her, and I was choking her in my sleep. And I'm like, what you mean I was choking you? Yeah, you almost killed me. And then you just laid back down and went back to sleep. I'm like, for real? I gotta pray for you. I mean, you ain't gonna come over and see me? Hell no, I ain't coming over there. Like, oh my God. Like, I done accidentally, when you done did as much time as I have, and when you done did a lot of time and stuff, you just gotta know how to separate yourself from society in order to be able to be a functional nigga. Like, you gotta separate yourself from society, from everybody, because I ain't normal like everybody else. I might choke you or something in my sleep. Now, I like to choke women when I have sex. I just like to, I don't know why. I like to choke women when I have sex. And I don't like to deal with women that don't like for me to choke them. Like, I like to choke women. I like to choke them. I ain't crazy, man. I'm okay. I just got a couple loose screws. Ain't none of them out. Shit. And some of these niggas got screws that done fell out. You ain't even be fucking with them niggas. Them niggas fucked up. They subject to self-destruct. See, I just got some loose screws, I got full functionality. I understand. The one thing about me, I slow shit down, and I think rational. I have to, man. I have to think, do I want my freedom, or do I want to go back to the box for the rest of my life? Like, when you gotta slow down and think like that, then do you sell the Face for Less t-shirts? No, I've been thinking about trying to create, like some promotional products for the barbershop. Like, I want to make some t-shirts. Say your flakes are all the way frosted. I'm a little throwed off, man. I know I ain't wrapped too tight, but I'm okay though. I'm functional. Man, that logo behind you is fire. Thank you, man. I had a good digital design artist, a digital artist that created that for me. Thought it was pretty cool. I got my truck to match it. Yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling, man. Minding my own business. They say I'm crazy. They say I'm crazy. You gotta be crazy to have something. You gotta be crazy to believe in yourself and to go into your own business and stuff. They say you got, but if I ever come super successful, they gonna say I was smart. Oh, he's smart. If I can ever find 5 barbers at one time that want to work with me and make a lot of money, I promise you, then they gonna say I'm smart. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to live and trying to help other people live abundantly, like super. Like, I know I ain't the best barber in the world, I'm just a good barber. Every day God shows me that I'm a good barber, you know. I don't brag about it, I don't promote it, I'm not trying to prove to the world that I can cut hair, like I don't do that. Like, I'm different. When you've been doing it for so long, you don't have an ego in this shit. You don't feel that way about it. I have a passion to do hair. I have a passion to make people feel good. When I make people feel good, it makes me feel good. And that's what I get out of doing hair. Why I do hair, why I love to do it, why I can't stop and don't get enough of it. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. It's about that time, y'all. I'm not finna play with y'all. I'm finna let y'all go. Y'all done showed me a lot of love, and I'm gonna give y'all some love back. If anybody want to cash app MrSnaggapuss, you can cash app with the $. That's MrSnaggapuss on the $. You see it, $sign first, and you'll see Damon code MrSnaggapuss. Click on that and send me a super donation, and we gonna build a community. Like, I'm trying to raise some money to buy some land so I can build a homeless shelter. And then once I build a homeless shelter, then I'm gonna build a human restoration center connected to the homeless shelter. Then we gonna build a community. We're gonna start building apartment buildings, and commercial buildings. We're gonna build our own grocery store, our own hospital. We're gonna build our own everything. And you're real. That's why we watch your content. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Monk. Hey, check this out. It's about that time, man. I really was just trying to go live for about 20 minutes, but I went live for 138 minutes and 32 seconds. I tried to give y'all the best of me, and I'm trying to build a positive community of like-minded people. You know, it's a lot of things that I say that a lot of people might not like about me. It's cool. I'm not on here to be, liked by everybody. I'm on here to be liked by the people that God got for me. And I know that the people that God got for me is godly people. And we coming back. I'm going to Hollywood with force. I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to YouTube with force. And then I'm going to Hollywood with force. I'm doing my stand-up comedy. I'm going hard. I'm going to have my own stand-up comedy special. And I'm going to shoot it at YouTube Studios. You know, one thing about YouTube Studio, I can have audience come to my show. Like, I went to YouTube studio with Auntie Fee, and they gave her a production team and let her create content. They gave Auntie her own show. They gave Auntie her own cooking show. Auntie Fee was doing so much in YouTube studios. And when you make it to that level, they got the snacks outside for you. You got your rooms with your snacks for your people. And like, I'm just trying to come up a little bit harder, man. And if I can build an audience and go back to Hollywood and gain my crown as the realest nigga stand-up comedian ever got on stage, then, because I already know I'm the realest nigga that ever did it. The rest of them niggas fake. I talk about all them niggas, Richard Pryor, all these niggas. Like, I can tell you so much about all these comedians that made it to the top of the list of being a stand-up comedian. And why, when you get to that list, man, it's either they on drugs or they gay. One of the two, they gotta have a way to manipulate you, use you, control you. See, they knew they couldn't control me because I don't do drugs and I'm not gay. Matter of fact, he's the opposite. He's radically. He talk about drug addicts. They need to clean themselves up. He promote clean, healthy lifestyles. Like, but they don't like me because I talk about drug addicts. I tell them they need to get off them hard drugs, man. Leave that crystal meth and crack cocaine and powder cocaine alone, man. But the more I tell them to leave it alone, the more they pull it out and put it in their nose. Ain't that some shit? Am I the only one? But anyways, you can only think positive and be positive if you're trying to be positive. And that's the only way it's gonna be. It's no wrong way to live right. There's no right way to live wrong. You gotta do it the right way, by the book, by the bam, in order to have anything in this world. So I hope I said something to inspire you, encourage you, to uplift you in some type of way. And I will be back around 10:30, about 5 hours from now. Yeah, we'll be back at 10:30. So be ready to come into the live feed. I'm gonna have a good couple questions we gonna ask people today, and we gonna talk about it the real way. You know what I'm saying? God bless y'all. Have a good day.